Hello and welcome to another happy hour at the bar. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kristen and I will be guiding you through your happy hour workout tonight. Props wise, we will need all the things. So if you have all the things, definitely have them handy and ready to go, as well as water and maybe a little towel. Pump up your music and we're gonna go ahead and get started on the bar or chair. So with the left hand on the bar, you're gonna come into a first position in the legs. So with that first position, you wanna rock back onto your heels and open your feet into a V. Suck and kiss the inner thighs together and then squeeze the glutes. So you don't wanna stand with your booty back. You wanna have that tailbone heavy and down. Engage through the core muscles and the corset muscles. Shoulders roll down and away. Your arm is gonna come through many different positions. No wait for this one. Pump up that music. We're going to go ahead and get started. You're going to plie and stretch. Plie, stretch. Now imagine that you have resistance. So you're resisting the plie. The heels are not coming off the mat at the moment. We're just rooting and relaxing in this demi-plie. The knees are in line with toes. Core is nice and engaged. You're lifting through the kneecaps and squeezing the glutes together at the very top of the movement. Pull that belly button in, jamming it out. We go for 8, breathing, 7, and 6. Smiling because it is a happy hour, happy tantalizing Tuesday. I think I titled it for this one. So we're gonna tantalize the audience with this bar class for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, coming to the bottom of the plie, a little pulse, a little slight lift and lengthen through that tailbone, keeping it heavy down. You don't want to dump into the low back and pop the ribs forward. Hold the arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying at the bottom of the plie, the arm comes fifth high, the heel lifts and lowers, arm and leg together. We go for 8, stay low. 7, heavy tailbone. Your core is nice and engaged. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, little pulse. Keep the arm fifth high. You should be able to glance above your eyelashes and see the center of your palm. Keep that heel outwardly rotated, the weight going into your big and second toe. Knees gliding over toes for 8, breathing, 7, 6, you got this, 5, 4, 3, 2, stay low, and 1. Coming to the bottom of that plie, lower the heel, lift the heel, arm and leg together. Heavy to tailbone, core engaged. For 8, 7, 6, you've got this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulse at the bottom. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna come up and over, lengthen through the leg, coming, brushing through. You're gonna come to a second position, grand plie, and then up plie first. Open out second and first. Open out and in. Knees gliding over toes. Your core is nice and pulled in. Think about keeping your ears in line with your shoulders, in line with your hips. For 5, 4, building up in that heart rate for 3, 2, 1. Stay in the second position. Make sure knees glide in line with toes. Also make sure that that knee is stacked over that heel. Press into the pinky edge of the toe to keep the outward rotation. For 5, you've got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna plie second, turn and face the bar, lunge. Plie second, turn and lunge. Making sure that that left knee doesn't go beyond the left toes. The same idea of the ears stacking over the shoulders, stacking over the hips. For 5, You can do this. 4, getting low. Keep the core engaged. Last 2, and 1, facing the bar, little lunge. Lunge. Pull that navel in. Heavy tailbone. We're strengthening and toning, burning and shaping. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming up, turn it back to second, pull it into first. Stand up nice and tall. Squeeze everything in and take it to the other side. Good job. Grab water whenever you need to. You don't need to wait for me to invite you. All right, shoulders roll down and away. Squeeze everything up and in. We plie and stretch. Plie, stretch. Again, coming back to that first position. Heels come together to touch. They're opened out like a book or a V. For 5, in the natural hip line, again, heavy tailbone. Keep that core nice and engaged. Ears over shoulders over hips. Pull the corset muscles in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying at the bottom of the plie, little tiny pulses. Isometric pulses. Really finding that lift in the hamstring glute connection. For 5, 4, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 3, 2, 1. Come to the bottom of the plie. We lift the heel on arm and lower. We lift and lower. For 8. Now, as you lift your arm, don't pop your ribs out and arch into that low back. Keep pulling the corset muscles tight. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm stays fifth high. Pulse it out. Keep that heel pressing forward, not rocking side to side in the hips, but going straight up and down as if we were on a carousel. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to the bottom of that plie, that heel lowers, both heel lift and lower. Both legs and arm. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, you've got it. 2, jamming out to whatever your favorite tunes are. Whoop, whoop. Last 1. Now, step the heels together, press them together and squeeze. The arm, you should still be able to glance up through your eyelashes and see the center of your palm. Pull the navel in, tight corset muscles, you've got this. For 5, we're strengthening the quads, strengthening the piriformis and the glute med. Last 2, and 1. Come to the bottom of that plie. Now shake those hips. Get low, get low. How low can you go? I don't know. 8, 7, 6, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna lower the heels, step out to a big second position. You're gonna come up through the tendu, plie first, open second. First, heavy tailbone. Picking up the heart rate. You've got this. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in a nice, generous second position, grand plie. Maybe both hands come off the bar. Keep that core engaged. Heavy tailbone. You're smiling because it is a happy hour. Woo! For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to go plie second, turn face, both hip bones face, lunge. Grand plie second, turn and lunge. Now have this work within your body, making sure that you're stacking the joints. The core stays nice and tight. You're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. For 8, come on, 7, You've got this. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Face the bar lunge. Pulse. Pull that navel in. Heavy tailbone. Knee over heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turning it out. Coming back to first. Shake it out. Grab a sip of water. Good job. Woo. We're rocking and rolling. Happy hour at the bar. All right. Grabbing that light weight, standing in a first position. Your arm is going to come out as if you were holding a waitress tray. So not in the same line as the shoulder, slightly in front. Keep a gentle bend to that elbow. And you're going to lift, lift, tap the shoulder, and down. Lift, lift, tap, lengthen, down. Up, up, tap, lengthen, down. Pulse, pulse, tap, lengthen, down. Up, up, tap, lengthen, down. So the pulsing, the weight is facing forward. And then as you bicep curl, you tap it and turn it outward, up towards the shoulder. Tap the bicep, keep the core nice and engaged. Pulse, pulse, tap. Beautiful. For 5. Breathing, tight core. 4. Really working that arm for 3. Woo. 2. You've got this. And 1. Little pulse, little pulse. Keep the elbow lifted. Keep the weight facing forward when you're holding it with that hand for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Cactus the arm. You're going to turn it in, turn it out. As you turn it in, you're going to lift your heels. Lift the heels, lower the heels. Lift, lower. Now you're lifting and squeezing the glutes together, lengthening through the quads. For 8, 7, you've got this. 6, 5, keep that navel pulled in. Don't jump into that low back and let your bottom stick out. For 3, 2, and 1, keep it forward. Pulse the elbow up and up. For 8, 7, you've got this. 6, tight core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come back to your first position. Hand on the waist. Smile on the face. You're going to tendu the right leg forward. Again, as you tendu, don't lean back, like you're in your lazy boy. You want to pull it all the way up. Pull the navel into the spine. Tendu the foot. Shoulders roll down and away. Hand to the waist with a big old smile on your face. And pulse, pulse, tap. Really engage through that core. Energy through the toes as if you're wearing a beautiful pair of point shoes. For 8, outwardly rotating, engaging that glute med, the piriformis, into the hip flexor. Low core muscle called the psoas. For 5, 4, 3, 2, you've got it. 1, little pulse. Pulse it up. Pulse it up and hold it for 8. Isometric pulses. We're lengthening and strengthening and toning for 5, 4. Energy through the tops of the ankles for 3, 2, and 1. Taking it out to the side, flex the foot. Take the hand out into a cactus. Taking the weight into the bar, you're going to lengthen the arm, lengthen the toe. Crunch it in, pulling the elbow towards the knee, and then extend. Pull it in and extend. For 8, breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really crunch. Use that side body. Pull that navel in. Don't grip in the standing leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, One more time. Really lengthen. Crunch it in. Lengthen and crunch. For 8, 7, 6. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it in. Crunch it in. Energy through the toes. Really use that side waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way out. Come back to first. Shake it out, other side. Good job. Whew, that one got me. A little bit winded. Grab some water. Whew. All right. Keep that music blaring. Keep it jamming. Other side, starting in first. Lifting through the kneecaps. Squeezing the glutes. Roll the shoulders back. Taking it out like you're holding a waitress tray. You're going to turn it facing forward. Pulse. Pulse. Now it's not in the same line as the shoulder. It's slightly in front. So you pulse, pulse, turn it up, tap, down. Pulse, pulse, flip it up, tap the shoulder, and down. Pulse it up. Flip it, tap, extend, forward. Pulse it up. You've got it. Tap, lengthen, and for 5, flip it up, tap the shoulder. Beautiful. The core is engaged. You're lifting through the kneecaps, squeezing the glutes together. For 3, almost there, really working those lats. For 2, tight core. And 1, we pulse it up, pulse it forward. Keep that weight facing front. For 8, 7, smiling, lengthening for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cactus the arm. You're going to turn it forward, open it out. Turn it forward, open it out. As you turn the elbow forward, you're going to lift the heels, lower the heels, turn it out. Now you want to resist lowering and squeeze. Don't stick that tailbone out to the back wall. It should be heavy down towards the earth. For 5, 4, you've got this. I'm right there with you. For 2, 1, stay high, high heels, pulse it up, squaring the shoulders off. For 8, 7, 6, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open it out, hand to the waist, smile on the face. Tendu the left foot forward. Really point energy through the toes. Pull the navel in. Don't sit back like you're lazing out watching Netflix. Pull everything up. And pulse, pulse, tap. Pulse, pulse, tap. Really lengthen through that standing leg. Pull up through that left kneecap. For 5, 4, woo! It is getting me. Oh, we can do this. For 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Lengthen. Energy through the toes. Pull the navel in. For 5, 4. Lift up through the stand, through the side that's closest to the bar. And 1. Take it out to the side. Forearm down to the bar. Lengthen that arm out. Crunch it in and extend. We crunch. Extend. Really lean into it. Use that side body crunch. For 5, 4. Energy through the toes. For 2, and 1. Crunch it in and in. For 8, we got it. Woo! 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. One more round. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crunch it in. For 8, 7, 6. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Whew. Take a moment. Grab some water. Whew. How are we all doing? Thumbs up if you're doing good. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Grabbing your squishy ball if you have it, and taking your chair or bar so that you're facing front. holding on to it, squaring off through the hips. Take your squishy ball or pillow on the high point of your inner thighs. Both feet are parallel, facing front. Again, you don't want to dump into that low back and let that tailbone stick up and back. Imagine that your pelvis is a cereal bowl, and you're going to level out the cereal. Everything up here, you don't want the cereal to spill out. So keep it in. You're going to plie, making sure that the weight is back into the heels, knees in line with the ankles. You're going to sit it back, squeeze the inner thighs, pull up. Sit it back, squeeze and lift. Back, lift. So the heels aren't lifting yet. You're lengthening through the kneecaps, squeezing the inner thighs. Heavy tailbone so you're not dumping into that low back. For 8, 7, 6, we've got this. For 5, 4, keep the corset muscles tight. 3, 2, 1, sit back and pulse. Back and pulse, heavy tailbone, weight is in the heels. You can do this, tight core. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that ball. Another 8, you've got this. Tight core, get lower in the legs. Smile it out. For 5, 4, 3, keep pulsing for 2, and 1, stay low. Lift the heels, lower the heels. Lift and lower. Press evenly between the 2 points of the balls of the feet. Tailbone heavy towards the earth. For 5, 4, making trains a serious business, y'all. 3, 2, and 1. Heels stay high. Squeeze that ball and pulse it down. I know those quads are burning, but we've got this. For 8, strengthening and toning, shaping and sculpting. We're burning fat cells. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, coming up, remove that ball. Shake it out. Good job, y'all. Grabbing your resistance band next, putting it on right above the knees. Gonna catch my breath after that one. Okay, so you're gonna still stand facing the bar. Make sure you can see my feet. Take a deep inhale, exhale, let it all go. One more deep inhale, and exhale, let it all go. Always come back to the breath, even reminding yourself constantly throughout the exercise to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Okay, you're gonna stand in a parallel position. Taking the leg right forward, the weight will go into the left leg. Imagine that there's a straight line from your chin down that left leg. Keeping the leg turned in, you're gonna turn it out, engaging the glute med and the piriformis, turn it in. Keep the foot flexed, turn it out, turn it in. Now, the same thing, you wanna pull up out of that standing leg and not lay back in the lazy boy, but think ears over shoulders, over hips. The standing leg is still parallel. Lengthening and pressing through the 4 corners of that left foot. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it turned out as if you had a teacup or a wine glass on that heel and pulse it forward. Pulse it forward for 8. Resisting against that standing leg. A slight bend to it, not locking out through that knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Keep pulsing forward. Pull the navel in. Pull up and out of that standing leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Stand back. Parallel. Shake it out in the knees. Take it to the other side. Pulling up. Make sure the chin is in line with the standing leg. Flex the foot straight forward. Turn it out. Turn it in. Turn it out. Turn it in. For 8. Breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it turned out. Pulse it up. Energy through the heel. Lengthen through that kneecap, engaging through the quad. Pull up through the core. You've got it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn it in. Straight forward. Inner thighs working a lot here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Whew. Take a moment. Wag the tail side to side. Whew. Grab a sip of water if you need to. A little towel. Hello, hello. Both feet at the same time. I don't know if I could actually do that. It would be like jumping in and out. All right, turning out to your first position. Squeeze everything up and in. Again, 2 hands on the bar. Energy through the toes this time. You're gonna point tendu and first. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. So you're working through the metatarsals of the feet at the same time. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it pointed, tendu tap. Pull up through that standing leg. Core nice and engaged. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tendu back to first. Other side. Out, in, out, in. Roll through the feet. Activating in the metatarsals. Pull up and out of that standing leg. Corset muscles nice and tight. Ears over shoulders, over hips. For 5, 4, 3. My left leg's just slower than my right. Last 2. And 1. Keep it pointed. Lift, tap. Lengthen through the top of the ankle. For 8, 7. Hello, hello. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come back to a first position. Then you're going to turn in parallel, standing about hips width distance apart. I'm going to face this side so that you can see this alignment. You're going to take your forearms to the bar, a nice heavy tailbone. Generous bend in that left leg. You're going to lengthen the right leg back, flex the toes towards the face. You want both hip bones facing parallel, as in a warrior 3 leg. Tap the toes to the earth, then pulse it up. You want to keep the core really tight here so that you're not dumping into that low back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, we've got this. 4, double pulse. 3, 2, and 1, pulse it straight up. We pulse, pulse. Really flex that right heel nice and hard. Both feet parallel. For 8, 7, 6, don't grip through the feet. Relax and root. Keep the arches lifted. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come into a gentle bend into both legs. Tendu the left leg back. Then flex the foot towards the face. Both hip bones face the earth. Tapping the toes to the mat or the back of the space. Flex, pulse through the heel. Stay nice and bent with the core nice and engaged. Heavy tailbone. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. Pulse it up and back. Square off the hip bones. Pull the navel in. For 5, weights back in that right heel. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tendu. Coming back. Take a moment. Grab a sip of water. Remove that band. Woo! We're rocking and rolling. How are we feeling? So good. All right, so for this next one, you're gonna wanna face diagonal into your bar, or at least I need to be able to demonstrate it. So if I'm in a diagonal with my bar in front, so the left hand will be on the bar, the right hand, you can either use your pillow or your ball or your lightweight. You're gonna come with a gentle softness to the right leg. Again, those warrior three style legs. You're gonna lengthen out into a tabletop. Pulse the leg and arm. Knee will come into the elbow. Then you'll lengthen and square it off. Both hip bones face the earth, not turning out. Pulse, pulse, crunch it in, lengthen out. Pulse, pulse, pull it in, lengthen out. Tight core for 8. In, extend. For 7. Keep that navel pulled into the spine. For 6. We've got this. 5. 4. 3. Pull that core nice and tight. 2. And 1. Pulse it up. Both arm and leg for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Beautiful. Come up. Shake it out. Take it to the other side. Come to a diagonal. Keep the navel pulled in. Arm in front. You want to keep a gentle softness to the standing leg so that you're not locking it out. Take the arm and leg together. Warrior three style leg. Pulse the arm and leg together. Keep the navel pulled in. Elbow to knee. Extend. Pulse. Pulse. Elbow to knee. Extend. It's not turned out. It's turned in. We've got this. 5. 4. Still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth for 3. 2. Pulse it up for 1 for 8. 7. We've got it. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Coming up. Take a moment. You did it. Grab some water. Wipe off your face. Be proud of yourself. That one was a burner. Woo! All right. How are we doing? Are you still with me? We've got this. All right. Taking your bar. Let's take it to the left side. If you don't have slider discs, you'll just keep your foot hovering off of the mat, or if your socks are super slidey, that'll help. Or I've noticed just a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper, something that'll help you glide on the floor. You're gonna take that slidey disc underneath the ball mound of the right foot. So the left hand's on the bar, and then the hand's on the waist. With a smile on your face, and you're gonna plie in first. Tendu forward. Take it side, bring it forward, come back, straighten the leg to first. Plie, tendu. Take it side, front, first. Plie, tendu, and side, and front, bring it first. So you're really using those outward rotation muscles. Plie, lengthen front, take it side, bring it forward, back to first. For 4, lengthen, side, front, first. For 4, now it's, crazy play time at the train factory or whatever little club fort we got going on over there. Plie, go forward, take it side, pull the core in. You really want to use the inner thighs. Make sure you're still using the piriformis. Don't let the arches of the feet roll forward. You've got this. Last 2. Side, front, first, last 1. Lengthen, side, front. We pulse it down. Plie, pulse. Again, keep that navel into the spine. You're not laying back in the lazy boy watching Tiger King. No, no, no. It's a little more entertaining. It's a happy hour at the bar. Whoop, whoop. For 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it side. You're gonna lengthen the leg, plie, lengthen. Really imagine that there are magnets between these inner thighs and they're stocking one another together. Pulling up. Lengthen through the kneecaps to engage through the quads. Keep the glutes engaged. Tight core. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plie, pulse. Pulse it side. pulse aside. I know that quad is burning, but you've got this. Stay with me. For 5, 4, breathing, smiling. For 3, for 2, and 1. All the way up, back to first. Good job. Take that chair bar to the other side. Or do the hokey pokey and turn yourself back to the other side. And take your slidey disc, your paper, your cardboard, whatever you got going on. Come to first position, hand on the waist, smile on the face. We plie, tendu the leg forward, take it side, forward, bring it together first. Plie, tendu, ronde jambe side, ronde jambe front, back to first. Plie, bend both legs, lengthen the outside leg, side, front, bring it first. Plie, lengthen front, take it side, close it front, bring it first. Plie, lengthen front, take it side, and front, and first. Plie, tendu, and side, and front, back to first. Last 2, front, side, front, 2, first. Last one, plie, lengthen, side, front to first, plie, pulse, and pulse. Knee going in line with toe, don't allow it to roll forward. Press into the pinky edge of the toe to keep that outward rotation. Knee gliding in line with toe, core together, ears over shoulders over hips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Open it side. Plie, squeeze and stretch. Plie, squeeze and stretch. For 8, breathing. 7, 6, you've got it. Just breathe and smile. We gotta fake it till we make it, y'all. For 2, 1, we pulse it down and out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 8 for 8, 7, 6, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Grab some water, little towel off your face. You guys are doing amazing. One more thing standing, and then we're gonna go down to our mats. So facing our bar, you're simply gonna do 16 releves, parallel, 16 in first, and 16 pigeon-toed. Standing nice and tall, lifting up through the kneecaps, engaging through the quads, core engaged. Ready, here we go, releves. We lift, lower, tight core. Maybe you challenge your balance, put your hands on your waist with a smile on your face. Yes, we've got this, woo! Get it, Jody. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more round. You got this for 8, 7, really use the whole leg, not just the calves, but you're lifting through the quads. You're squeezing through the glutes for 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Turn it out. First position, squeeze the glutes, heavy tailbone. Releve, lower. Lift, lower. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. He has these little trains, and the blue train can do no wrong, but the red train gets in trouble a lot. I don't know what that's about, but he doesn't know the right pathway, I guess. It's so cute. For 5, Sawyer's playing with trains, for those that missed. For 2, 1, beautiful. Turn it in, pigeon toe, a slight bend to the knees. Lift the heels, lower. Lift, and you want to resist as you lift. Don't make it so easy. Don't make it too clunky. You want it nice and light. For 1, 2, 3, we've got this. 4, 5, 6, 7, almost there. 8, last 8 right here. We've got it. Just breathe. Smile through it. We're strengthening these calves, strengthening the ankles. Don't push and bear down on the bar. Relax onto the bar. Relax down to the chair, to the counter, whatever you're holding on to. Last 2, and 1. Oh, stretch out those calves. Good job. Take that right foot forward, generous bend, lengthening the left leg back, or opposite, whichever one you're doing first. Take a moment, take several rounds of breath here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for showing gratitude to yourself and giving self-care on a Tuesday at the bar. Whoop, whoop. Super fun. And change it out. Other leg. We like to have fun. Fun at the bar. We like to shimmy. There'll be more shimmying this Saturday. It should be called Shimmying Saturday. Woo! We're going to do it. It's going to be fun. Alrighty, getting that bar out of the way and then grabbing your yoga mat or a towel and meet me down on the ground. So we're going to take a moment, arrive into our mat, and then we're going to make our way onto our backs, but also make sure you have your squishy ball. You're going to want your squishy ball with you. So, sitting up nice and tall. Somebody else see me? Okay. Sitting up nice and tall, you're going to reach your hands as if your palms are facing one another, down and away in line with the shoulders. Sit up super, super tall so the ears are over the shoulders, over the hips. Take a deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, you're going to roll down, and then you're going to inhale all the way up. Inhale back, and I'm sorry, you exhale all the way up. If this is enough for you, you can stay here. If you need a little bit more fire, you're going to pull the biceps by the ears as you come back, and then leave them there as you come up. So the core is working super hard. You may not even have as much range of motion so that you keep the core engaged. We go for 8, 7, 6, energy through the fingers, for 5, 4, 3, you've got it, 2, and 1. Hold it back here, holding it for 8, 7, slight tuck of the chin, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the palms together into heart center, and we're going to twist right, left, hold center. Right, left, center. Right, left, really pull the navel into the spine. For 5, 4, you can do it. 3, pause for a moment in the center for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Sitting all the way up, taking the squishy ball right to the base of the spine. Keeping the palms together, you're going to flex the feet back towards the face, squeeze the inner thighs. A slight tuck of the chin, pulse it back, back, come up, back, and up. So you don't want to strain through the neck, so you want to imagine you have a lemon wedge underneath your chin, keeping it towards your chest. Looking down the tip of the nose, inner thighs stay together for 8, breathing, 7, 6, 5, 4, we're almost there for 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it back, pulse, pulse. You've got this. This is your last big push through. Come on, give me all you got. Breathing, smiling Jody. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Come up. We did it. All right, let's roll onto our stomachs. We're going to go into a low cobra or a sphinx pose. So if there are no pain in the low back, you're just going to come up as much as your back will allow, or full range, allowing the shoulders to melt away, down away from the ears. Slight lift of the gaze. Just finding length, finding a stretch through the abdominals. Maybe swaying to your music, side to side. 2 more full rounds of breath, deep breathing in through the low belly, coming up into the chest, holding for a moment with a big open mouth, let it all go. We're gonna come all the way back down onto our bellies. Take a moment here. Then you're gonna squeeze the glutes together, squeeze the heels together, take the arms out to a T. You're gonna leave the shoelace side of the foot planted onto the mat, just using the strength of the back, flying it up and releasing it down. Flying up, release it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Taking the palms underneath the shoulders, bring yourself to a tabletop. Take a moment, take a few rounds of cat-cow, drop the belly, lift the gaze as you inhale. Exhale, tuck the toes round, press the earth away, space and length between the rhomboid muscle. And inhale through cow. And exhale through cat. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Coming back into a neutral, we're gonna use, go into downward dog as a transition. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, send the torso back towards the tops of the thighs. Take 2 full rounds of breath in this downward dog, finding length through the spine, length through the backside body. Deep inhales and deep exhales. Walking the hands right behind, the feet behind the wrists. Coming up 1 vertebrae at a time, or for low back injuries, please come through a reverse swan dive with a gentle softness to the knees. Finding your way all the way up to standing. Coming to a first position. Standing up nice and tall, nice and proud. You are all so beautiful and strong and handsome and amazing. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Undo the right leg, arms come high, fifth high, and curtsy to yourself in your practice. Step to the other side, and we curtsy, sending energy to all of our virtual friends. Thank you so much. Those of you who joined me through Zoom, through live, sending so much light and love. Namaste. We'll meet you at the bar next time. Bye, y'all.